Hey everyone, Big Anklevich here. I'm a podcaster, an author, and a toy enthusiast. I got a new toy this week, and I thought I'd check it out here on the show. Let's take a look at my very first Boss Fight Studios Vitruvian Hacks figure here on Big Anklevich on Toys.
Bad fight, a gentleman's game. Bad fight, you know the name.
Boss Fight Studio did a Kickstarter back in 2014 to get off the ground with their Vitruvian Hacks line of toys. The name comes from the Da Vinci drawing called the Vitruvian Man that showed the proportions of the ideal man. Hacks is an acronym that stands for Highly Articulated Character Kit System. The figures were to be very posable and also made of interchangeable parts that you could trade around from one figure to another to make your own character, if that was your bag. Their first series of Vitruvian Hacks was the Greek mythology figures featuring Spartans, gods, skeleton warriors, and these really interesting gorgons. After 7 waves of those figures, they moved on to Series 2, the fantasy characters. Now we had knights, wizards, fairies, and skeleton warriors. They're not my usual. Vitruvian Hacks are on the 4-inch scale. I usually do 6-inch, but I'm not so locked into that I can't try something that looks totally awesome, however. I mean, notice behind me on the shelf, each toy display is separated out by a bunch of books, so should be fine, right? I've only been aware of Vitruvian Hacks for the last year or so, and I've drooled over pictures of them for a while. I finally got my first one in the mail this week, and I recorded myself opening it up and taking a look at it for the first time. So let's check that out right now. Hey everybody, this is what? An unboxing video, I guess you could call it. I hate that term for some reason. Unboxing. How did that become a noun? I guess it's because I'm a writer and I work with the English language more than maybe other people do, but I hate when terms like that become invented. It's just silly. I am opening a box today. This one came in the mail just the other day. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting this figure for such a long time. I've been looking at it and thinking, yeah, I should get that. I totally should. But it's $25 for a 3 3/4 inch figure, and so I just kept not doing it. Yeah, cheap toy hunting is usually my thing. This is not cheap toy hunting. So finally, I was at Home Depot with my wife, and she went off to look at some stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna sit down here on the lawn furniture. I sat there for a while, and she comes back with a box. Look at this light fixture. Wouldn't this be perfect for above our front door? It would be so much better than what's there, and it's only $30. And I thought, only $30, huh?
5 minutes.
And so yeah, I went home and I got myself something that was only $30. Actually a little less, but then you add in the shipping and it comes out to basically $30. Pretty much even. So here it is, the Vitruvian Hacks, Series 2, Knight of Asperity. He is a chaos agent. You can tell these toys aren't made for children, not with a name like Knight of Asperity. Or maybe it is. Maybe kids will be like, wow, I've never been to Asperity. Where is that? That sounds like a neat place. Okay, so I've heard a lot about how these figures have collector-friendly packaging, which I believe means that you can just pop the card right out. It doesn't take actual, oh yeah, look at that. This card is pristine. And I can put it right back on if I want to. I mean, I'm not probably going to do that because what am I going to do with a card? But could be handy for storage. I do like that. I'm not a package saver or a non-opener. I'm not going to display my figures in an unopened package. So here we go. We got stuff here. Oh, that's the stand there. Oh, and there's hands in there. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. So maybe that's why this guy costs only $30. Here we got all of his stuff, and there he is. So we're gonna pop this guy out and see what we can do with him. I talked about how I went overboard with my Halloween decorations. And this guy is just gonna be another addition to that. Look at that cool skull. Oh, he's so cool. And he's tiny, he's like the size of a G.I. Joe, but he looks as nice and detailed as like a big Marvel Legends. Look at the detail on all of that. And the other cool thing about these guys too is that they are, what is it, modular? Would that be the word for it? You can pull them apart and stick them together with other figures from the same line so you can build your own guys. That would be pretty cool. All right, so he's got his 2 shoulder pads, which, let's see, those peg in to these little holes, and he will be instantly tougher. He's gonna turn from a regular knight into a Oakland Raiders fan. Stands right there in the black hole, cheering on the Oakland Raiders, who are, oh, what are they? I think they might be the Las Vegas Raiders now. Pop that baby in. Ow, these spikes actually hurt. There we go. He looks a little more badass, doesn't he? Oh, he comes with this helmet. Check out the helmet. Oh, that guy is so badass now. He also comes with an extra head, an extra helmet. You can give him a regular head. It's like got a cool war paint on it. A helmet with a face mask. I'm not gonna put that on him now, but you can see. Maybe I can set it there. I guess I'll set it there like that. All right, so he comes with extra hands in case I need him to do something else, although they look really similar. Maybe they're just backup hands. I was assuming that they would be different, but they look like they're probably the same hands. So they're probably just backups in case you lose them or something, I don't know. He's got these, thigh armor. Oh yeah, check that out. And this one, go over here, right? Oh, come on. Oh, I had it and then I totally slipped. Upside down. Oh, go back on, I had you. I had you at hello. Oh geez, now I bumped the camera. Oh my gosh. Is it really that hard to get on? Shouldn't be. It comes right back off. Even the slightest. Why is this one on so good? This one is not. Okay, I think I finally got his side armor on. Now I've got his stand. He comes with this Boss Fight Studios stand. Oh, you can see that. There we go. There's a good shine on it. This is Boss Fight Studios. It's got little pegs for his feet. So we're gonna stick his feet on there. All right, what else do we got here? Here's his scabbard. I think he's got a little peg on the side. There's one there. Does he have one on both sides? Oh, you're kidding me. Just knocked the thigh armor off again. So I think we can put it through this. It's got a thing on the belt. My fingers are too fat for this. There goes the other thigh armor. I'm wondering why it was staying on so good. I think I got it. Now I gotta put the thigh armor back on. Okay, we got a scabbard. You can tell I'm not an expert at these boss fight studio guys. I think most people would have them totally armored up by now and already off killing Knights of Accord, I think is what they call the other ones. I've never been to Accord, where's that? My mom has a Honda Accord. Okay, so we got a sword, Knights of a Sword. See if I can get it out. Whoa! That shot so fast right at my face. Okay, cool thing is the sword goes right into that scabbard. Oh no! You just popped it off. This is such thigh armor back on again. Okay, no, he falls over. Okay, I moved his sword to the other side, see if it would be a little nicer for me. And now we've got a shield, which I'm going to get off without letting it fly across the room, and this mace. And that is all of this guy's accoutrement. We'll put the mace in this hand, although, will that be possible? There we go. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shield has to go in that hand, doesn't it? It's made to go the other way. No, it's made to go this way, dummy. Stick his arm in through there. Oh, it's not made to go this way. Now he's got it upside down. Isn't that what, like, satanic things do? Like skull-faced knights do everything upside down, like... All right. Switching hands. Shield holder is pretty cool. It looks like it's very sturdy. You can actually grab it by the hand, but can't even get his arm all the way in because of the tense grabber that it's got there in the back. Get his hand onto this thing. The hands are a little soft so that it makes it kind of easy to bend. So there he is. And he is pretty dang nice looking, just like I thought he would be. I mean, I saw the pictures. But yeah, we can get a closer look at him. Let me see if I can bring him in so you can see him even better. Here's his shield. Super cool face. He's got like red down inside of his eyes. I don't know if you can see that, but that is an awesome little touch. The funny thing is, this guy, you know, he wasn't cheap like I normally go for. He was a little expensive, more expensive than I'm used to, especially paying for a small guy like this, though he does come with a lot of extra pieces. He's got the mace and the sword and the scabbard and the removable shoulder pieces, removable thigh pieces. He's got a stand, he's got a shield. It's got an extra head, an extra helmet with a visor, 2 extra hands. That's a lot of stuff that you get. You know, I usually collect Marvel Legends. They don't tend to come with much stuff. They come with a figure and sometimes a gun. I mean, I have a Deadpool of all people who came with just 2 swords. No guns at all. Deadpool with no guns. It couldn't be more wrong. Star Wars guys, Star Wars Black Series, I collect them pretty heavily as well, and they're the same deal. You know, they come with a gun, maybe. They don't come with all this kind of crap. They're not adjustable. They're not, you know, add on the thigh pieces or take them off, add on the shoulder pieces, put on a scabbard. Not like that at all. They are very simple. A few of them, like Boba Fett or IG-88, come with a backpack and a couple of guns. Most of them come with a gun. Some of them don't come with anything. This guy's got a lot to be offered in that respect. The funny thing is, you know, if he's that expensive, it's going to be a bummer for me because he's so cool. And now that I've dipped my foot in the pool, it's going to be time to... I know that they just came out with horses. I don't know how much the horses are going to cost, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to get one for this guy. Anyways, I'm in it now. I'm going to at least have to get a full Knight of Asperity on his horse. There are a bunch of other figures that I also think are really cool, and they would go really cool with a little Halloween kind of display. Yeah, maybe I need my wife to go buy a few more lights for the outside of the house. Light fixtures, yeah, they're only $30. She tries to tell me her things are investments. Our house will be worth more because we have something like that. My toys count as investments, right? I might be able to sell it for more if I had to get rid of it, but I don't want to. So there you go, the Knight of Asperity. As you saw, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I had a pretty hard time getting on and keeping on some of the stuff while armoring the guy up. Boss Fight wants the Vitruvian Hacks figures to be really customizable, so they didn't simply sculpt the thigh armor on like they do in other lines. Instead, they're separate, so you can use different ones if you want to. You could throw together several different characters from the one Knight of Asperity. I am admittedly all for that. I got a little frustrated putting the stuff on, but once I got it there, it's been nothing but good. It's probably got a lot to do with the fact that the figures are 4 inches instead of 6, and also that it was brand new, fresh out of the packaging, stiff. It might have something to say a little bit about my own intellect as well. I mean, I don't know what it has to say, but it might have something to say about that. I'm not scared off from the line for sure. I really like the look of these guys, and I'm interested in getting more. I went over on bossfightshop.com to check it again, and they have the pre-orders for their Mighty Steeds line up and live. Mighty Steeds is where they're making highly posable horses that their figures can ride. Check out this shot. Yeah, I saw that and decided I had to get me one of those. That looks awesome. I want that on my shelf, so I pre-ordered that. I think I might need to get a Pegasus and a White Knight to ride it as well. But my wallet has to recover before I can consider that. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I hope this video possibly gets you a little more interested in Boss Fights toys. They've also got figures of Bucky O'Hare if you're into that, or Sam and Max if you're a fan of that. Or do like me and get some Vitruvian Hacks. You won't be disappointed, I don't think. If you enjoyed the show, please give it a like. I could use all the help I can get. Subscribe too if you haven't yet. I'm inching close to 100 subscribers, and it would be really awesome if you could help me get there. And lastly, please leave a comment. I respond to pretty much every comment that I get. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on Big Anklevich on Toys.